Welcome to ExpressIFTA, taking the hassle out of preparing your IFTA quarterly fuel tax report. With ExpressIFTA, you can quickly and easily keep track of your mileage, fuel purchases, and more at no charge. You pay only when we prepare your IFTA fuel tax report. Before preparing your IFTA fuel tax report, you will need to register with ExpressIFTA as a business owner or certified public accountant, also known as CPA. To register, visit expressifta.com and click New User. You will need to enter your email address, password, name, and telephone number. After creating your account, you will need to enter some basic information to help set up your ExpressIFTA account and ensure the accuracy of your IFTA reports. You will need to know your IFTA account number as well as basic information about your business and vehicles. First is your business details. This includes your business name, EIN, business address, and signing authority. Following your business details is your IFTA details. Here you will select your base jurisdiction and enter your IFTA account number. You need to be registered in your base jurisdiction, which is your home state your vehicle is registered in. Next, you will update your IFTA settings to your preference by either allowing driver and fuel records and opting into state adjacency checks. Please keep in mind these options are totally optional, so you may proceed to enter your vehicle details next. Just provide your truck number, gross vehicle weight, fuel, and vehicle type. Your final step in registering for ExpressIFTA is adding a driver. Click Add First Driver and provide the necessary information before saving and entering the ExpressIFTA application. Here is your ExpressIFTA dashboard, the overview of all of your account activity and completed fuel tax reports. Prior to adding your mileage for your fuel tax reports, make sure you have your records ready to go. To begin your reports, click Add Mileage for the appropriate quarter. Here's a quick tip. You can upload your information into ExpressIFTA without having to manually enter each date and trip per our quick entries or trip sheet entries features by using our upload options here under quick links. However, you will need to have this information saved on an Excel or CSV file prior to uploading. If you choose to manually enter your miles and fuel purchases, you have two options, quick entries or trip sheet entries. With quick entries, you can pick a month to fill the details and start entering the necessary information for each trip date. Please note that when entering your information, the state and odometer readings must be adjacent for accurate readings. For example, if you travel from South Carolina to Maryland, you will need to account for each state from start to end. When you are finished, you can click Continue to generate your report or continue adding mileage and fuel information using our trip sheet entries feature. Here you can be as detailed as you want. When entering your trip sheet readings, enter where your trip starts or left off. You can enter this information by referencing the timesheets grid above. Remember, each state you enter must be adjacent to the previous. Please note when adding your fuel purchases, you must click the green diesel icon before entering this information. A pop-up will appear where you can be as detailed about the fuel purchase as needed and click Save to continue your fuel tax report. To generate your IFTA fuel tax report, click Continue with your IFTA report and review the fuel tax report summary before proceeding. If any changes need to be made, click the Edit icon. Next, to ensure accuracy, answer these few IFTA return questions before proceeding. Following your response, ExpressIFTA will calculate the taxes due for your base jurisdiction on your mileage and fuel purchases. Here you can apply any credit you may have from your previous IFTA filings. Once you save and continue, we will provide a final summary before you pay for the ExpressIFTA report charges. ExpressIFTA will then run an error diagnosis to make sure your report is clear of any errors. If no errors were found, proceed to select your payment option for ExpressIFTA and process your payment so that you may view and print your IFTA return to file with your base jurisdiction. No matter how you prepare for the next IFTA due date, know that the experts at ExpressIFTA will be here to answer your questions. This video was brought to you by ExpressIFTA, the easiest application created to generate your IFTA fuel tax report.